did you separate your character from the Power Rangers TV show that the world has come to love?
It was actually quite easy, to be honest, just because our director had such a vivid vision for where he wanted to take this Power Rangers, and not only that, he himself wanted to make it different and make it reflect kind of our generation now and the audience that's going to be watching this and be introduced to it. I made the conscious decision not to like study all of the old TV shows and like watch the old movies, just because I felt like I wanted to take how it first made that impression on me when I was a little girl and what stuck with me from the Power Rangers, and be inspired off of that, and then still have this creative space to like build the character in my own way. So that's kind of how my strategy for my character was.
Yeah, it was definitely like similar. You know, we didn't have to go back and study on how to be the Blue Ranger or how to be the Yellow Ranger. It was mostly like, all right, we have these ideas about these characters that we want to play. Like, we have a certain message that each and every one of us individually want to get across, and we can instill that into the character also. And then we get to build these backstories, you know, that the audience never even gets to hear about, but it's still fun to be able to create that and make this character react to knowing that, you know, he's been through all this or she's been through all this. So that was really cool. So I'm glad that we didn't have to go back and try to mimic anything. You know, it's just like, no, that was their version. This is our version. This is our baby.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So I absolutely love how they finally brought in a Hispanic superhero. The world can finally see that. What do you think the world could use from that right now? What do you think the world can learn from that?
I mean, it's an honor. First off, I'm to be as a Mexicana. It's crazy. I'm one of the first Mexicanas to be a superhero, which is like an honor. But I think the message is beyond just that. It's that anybody can be a superhero, and it doesn't matter, you know, your background, your ethnicity, where you come from. And that, I think, is what Power Rangers represents, is that diversity. And I think it's awesome. I actually learned that in the very first pilot of Power Rangers. They had casted a Latina for the pilot, and then they ended up recasting for the official. So this is the first time we get to see an actual Latina on the big screen in the cinemas, and I think, it's amazing.
And
I think
she
it's
rocked
cool.
it,
Thank you so
to be
much.
honest. Yeah.
Yeah.